Welcome to 540 Maintenance, a web series brought to you by DataDis, where we'll discuss the industry with different guests, partners, associations, and industry experts. Why 540 Maintenance? Because at DataDis, we exceed expectations. For us, 360 degrees is not enough. We take your maintenance to 540 degrees. Follow us for a different web series where we talk about serious subjects without taking ourselves too seriously.
For this week's episode, we had the pleasure of having one of our trailer tracking partners at our Quebec office, TGI Connect. We received Jamie Williams, President, and Noha Abdelaziz, Director of Business Development. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Welcome, Jamie and Noha, to our offices in Quebec City. We're super excited to have you guys here. Super excited to hear more about your company and, of course, our integration.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a bit about TGI, what the company does?
Sure. TGI, we special in trailer and asset tracking. So a little different than your traditional telematics companies that are in the cab of the truck. We're on the trailer side. So where am I? What's the trailer doing? Am I getting proper utilization out of that asset?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I'll add to what Jamie mentioned as well. We focus specifically in dealing with the trailers, and we help our customers optimize and utilize their fleet completely. It's all about data and analytics, as you guys know, and this is what we try to provide for our customers, data from their trailers.
Mm-hmm. And at TGI, this is all we do. So we're not involved in any other sort of the business. We focus 100% on the trailer and the asset for tracking purposes.
So Jamie, Noha, we've known each other for quite a short time.
Yes.
Jamie, a bit longer.
Yes.
So how would you describe the relationship between both companies, DataDis, TGI?
Great questions. First off, I think it's a strong and growing relationship.
Absolutely.
And a strong partnership. I see that our two companies are very aligned in our cultural beliefs. We like to work hard and also have fun while doing it.
Yeah, sure.
And that goes a long way because when you're enjoying what you do, your customers reap the benefits and rewards from that.
Yeah.
So the relationship, I think, will be a strong and lasting one because we like you guys. It's nice to do business with somebody you like. So it's exciting, and we're looking forward to a long partnership.
I would add as well that the relationship before coming here and spending these couple of days with you guys was all the great things you hear about your company and your system and how it helps companies, and definitely through our integration. But after coming here as well, it's great to see the faces behind the company, and there's no surprise there why you guys are excelling. The team spirit and the vision and all the stuff you're implementing, it's very aligned with what we're trying to do as well in TGI. And I think this is why we have a lot of happy customers, and I'm sure the integration will push that forward even further.
I'll add something. You should be proud. I think DataDis has done a wonderful job of putting together a team that cares. Right from when last night talking with Mark from the very early stages to where you are now, and the growth you've had is amazing. And it's only going to get you're only going to grow more and more and more. It's the people that are really the true reason why. And the way you treat each other, that goes an awful long way. So it's really neat to see. So I'm impressed.
And something that was very, very clear as well, the sense of belonging here, similar to what we have. And there's something when you hire people with an entrepreneurial spirit and that they bring ideas and feel that this is a home for them and they want to grow it. And so it becomes like a unity and it's amazing how much you can realize that very quickly dealing with different companies. It either is there or not there, and it's obviously here. It's there. Right.
Yeah, we saw it as soon as we walked in. We had a tour of the facility, and one of the things that really stuck out to me was there's areas where you can, if work's getting to you, you can go and play ping pong.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, that's going to relieve a lot of whatever was on your mind, and you'll come back refreshed and ready to work and again. Yeah. Help the customer, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, that ping pong table is definitely getting used a lot.
We in our office, we're not so healthy. We have chocolate stations set up around the
and have a candy machine.
And a candy machine.
We do have a mountain of Red Bull.
we saw that.
That is.
We have a pop machine with no Red Bull in it, but lots of Coke, and
we can hook you up. We
know a guy.
Perfect.
So Noha, do you want to tell us a little bit about our integration that we have together?
Absolutely. So a big part of our relationship with transportation companies and part of our value add is providing data coming from the trailers, which include actual mileage done on the trailers. The value of that is providing real data, which helps specifically with the maintenance of the trailers, whether actual maintenance, preventative maintenance, scheduled maintenance. And this is where our partnership comes in place, because your software makes it so easy for companies to just go there and schedule maintenance and perform maintenance. The part that we bring in is the real data from the trailers. So it's very exciting, and the value for that for the customer is translated into return on investment. There is a lot of money savings, whether for your tires, whether for the brakes, for preventative maintenance, as we mentioned. All of that translates into high return on investment.
Yeah.
I'd also add to it, it's almost impossible to buy a new trailer now, so you've got to maintain the ones that you have and get full utilization out of it to have that competitive edge.
100%. And earlier you were talking about how it used to be all about trucks, and trailers they weren't given importance.
It was called the dumb asset.
That, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But very quickly, the industry, well, I wouldn't say very quickly, but soon they realized the value of your trailers. The cost of a trailer varies anywhere between $30,000 for well, it used to be. Nowadays, the value has increased with, you can't buy a trailer even if you want to. But it used to be drive-ins, 30,000 to, you can go up to 200, 300,000 when you go to specialty trailers. So that's a huge value, dollar value. You don't want to be paying that and have it parked and not utilizing it, or not maintaining it properly, and then causing something to basically lose a trailer. So absolutely, it's important measuring everything on the trailer as well, because companies realized the trailers are carrying the load, not the trucks. It's pulled by the truck, but it's being carried on the trailer.
And typically there's a much larger ratio of trailers and assets to trucks.
Yeah.
So a lot of the trailers are either parked or stationary, so they're not moving. So understanding the true utilization out of that asset and making sure it's maintained properly for when it's needed, it's very, very important.
And what would you say will be the main points of our integration?
Basically, it's actual location of the trailers. And there's so many ways you can use the geofencing other than just location. As we talked earlier, you can set alerts for maintenance. They usually care what trailers are outside in the shop, and what they can work on based on their scheduled maintenance. So all of this comes in play because then you know the actual location of the trailer, where it is in the geofence, and then perform the task that they have when it comes to maintenance.
And also, if that trailer is supposed to be looked at, and then somebody comes and picks it up and takes it away. So you'll be alerted. That geofence can tell you if it breaks that geofence and it's not supposed to move. It's supposed to be going in for maintenance. So most companies still are very manual when it comes to yard checks. So somebody's walking around a yard with a clipboard looking for trailer 123. It was supposed to be here and it's not. It was more than likely in the yard, but it was moved by a shunt vehicle to the back side of the yard. So they have to walk around. So you're dealing with not only the cost of that employee walking around the yard, making sure they've writing down the proper number right, not writing 132 instead of 123. But also we have all sorts of weather conditions here that sometimes make it an unsafe place to be. Not let alone all the trucks and people moving equipment in and out of that yard while they're walking around trying to get a count on inventory, what's there and what's not there. So it's in some cases an unsafe working condition, but they have to do it because they don't have any other way of doing it today. And that's 90%. There's only probably 10 to 15% of fleets actually have any type of tracking on their assets. It's kind of scary when you think about it. Great opportunity, but at the same time, that's how it's if it's not fixed, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But it's really broken, and now with digitalization, you're able to within a minute know where all your assets are, even if they're not in your yard. They might be at a customer's yard or at a location where you store trailers, where you don't have the luxury of somebody to walk around and say, are they here or not?
Automating a lot of the data, it just makes it so much easier to read the data, ask the questions. It's a faster way to ask the questions as well. Why is this trailer here? Why is it not here when it's supposed to be? For example, at the shop, I'm supposed to run maintenance on trailer 123, but why is it telling me that it's on Ontario, for example? These are all value added, and it then takes it a step further to how do you translate that into benefiting your business.
Thank you for watching part 1. In part 2, we'll be talking more about TGI's competitive advantage and their unique product. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and never miss an episode.